Hello and welcome to Elvinny Railways. Welcome to the 5-year special of the Ivy Railway. Things looked very different back then. This was June 2020, digging out for the shed and didn't have much idea of where I was going to go, and here we see it, what it looks like now. Very different indeed. So now we go for a ride on the Ivy Railway as it is right now. On this video you'll see lots of footage of the railway as it is today, and there's a few memories from the past and lots of information about the railway. Of course, Ivy was the first engine on the railway. Just after I'd started building the railway, I took possession of the Loco in kit form. Took a few days to build. Came home with me in my PT Cruiser. Picked it up in Stafford from my sister's house. I met Keith from Phoenix there and loaded it into the car. The bogies were already made, but the rest was flat packed. The Loco's seen a number of modifications over the years, but I've got it just how I want it now. Here we travel under the storage area, come tunnel. One of the skulls. It's always Halloween on this railway. That's the most difficult part of the railway, going round the back of the sheds, because it is quite a gradient going up and obviously a gradient coming back down, so you have to be quite careful. This has all developed gradually over the years. A lot of the clearances are very, very tight, so you can see where things have had to be cut away. There's a recent one that had to be done. I'm determined to try and preserve that branch somehow or another. This keeps getting extended so that I can store more and more stock. There's lots of signs all over the railway. Most of them are quite practical, but some of them are pretty frivolous. Signs like these make a lot of sense. and are worth taking note of. There's two signals on the railway. One needs a bit of paint. They're just two fixed distance. That's all it needs really. Most of the time there's only one engine working. And there's also various signs I've picked up. Some reproduction, some genuine, just to decorate the line. When I first started the railway I wasn't going to have any of that. It was going to be strictly minimal and nothing else, but I've got a real fondness for the whole thing with vintage signs and that kind of look of the old railway, so I couldn't resist in the end. The arch has lasted quite well. It did lose its top once, but it was easy to put it back on. Over the years there's been loads of highlights on the railway. One of them when Laurie came and visited and recorded for his channel, and when he did some drone footage of the railway, which I've shown in the past. Laurie from Laurie's Mechanical Marvels on YouTube, that is. Chris Nevard came to visit one day to photograph one of my model railways for a magazine, and he had a ride on the railway which I videoed. He came back another time as well for another ride. That's on some past videos as well. Sometimes there's sheep in that field. Don't take much notice there. I couldn't agree more, to be honest. You definitely wouldn't want to be walking down by the cutting if a train came past. The turntable was something I built a while back, which was not that successful, but it's useful for looking underneath stock if you need to. You can still turn things on it, but the steam engine with the tender isn't equally weighted, so it's a bit tricky with the rubber tyres on the turntable. That seat's been there for years now, still standing. It does have things growing out of it. Those were some things that a friend of mine carved with his chainsaw, Ollie. He's also been in the video a couple of times. Get through a lot of ballast on the railway. and I need to get some more. This little shelter's done well. It's about a year old now, I think. There's the roots from the fallen tree. Quite a nice little sheltered area. Still hoping to get the ivy to climb over this at some point. I'm glad that I concreted and put some slate over this area. It's made it much easier to keep clean. You can sweep it much more easily. Reminder of mortality there for us all, and the clock has stopped. As much as possible, I try not to cut things back too much, and I keep being a bit wild around the railway. Some things I have to just keep out of the way, one way or another. It needs constant attention. If you leave it for a couple of weeks or something, you have to come back and do quite a few things to it. Especially this time of year. Still gets very, very damp under there. But at least with the concrete on the track, it's not muddy when you walk around there. Here the camera's on the roof of the brake van, which was the most recent piece of stock that I made. The two green coaches I bought in, and the coach that you can see there at the end I made. This was a memorable day where Wayland and I got the steam engine down onto the track. At this point the railway didn't go right to the end, to the little road, so we had to find an interesting way of getting it down, and that involved using a ladder. We did do it in the end, and I'm glad we did, but looking back, it's pretty scary and it could have gone horribly wrong. But we did have a winch, so it's not quite as bad as it looks, just almost as bad as it looks. I think this is one of the most memorable moments of the railway, and there is another one coming up soon as well. You might be able to guess what that is. It's quite weird to see the engine now with the full cab, as most of the time we've seen it, the cut down cab. It's been a good little engine. It's quite powerful. But yes, I'm glad to say that we did succeed that day, and we got it down. It had to be picked up all the way from Winchester on a trailer. I had to get a tow bar fitted to my car to be able to go and get it, and it's quite a long journey, and a few bits had worked loose and went missing and various things, so it did need a little bit of maintenance afterwards. But yeah, it recovered very well. There's some serious weight to that engine, so we're making it look easier than it actually is at this point. And here you can see, it might have been the same day or a couple of days later, here you can see it running. You can see I hadn't finished the arch at that point, and the foliage hadn't grown back there where I dug out the cutting. I think it was November when I picked up the Loco. I'm trying to remember what year it was now, but I think it was about 4 years ago maybe. We go back to the present now for this bit of footage. Here we see me propelling the train. The camera's on the back. The coach is just after the Loco, and it's derailed for some reason. I thought I'd show that for fairness, because what I'm showing here now is some footage from, I don't know, it might be a year, no, it's probably more than a year, maybe 2 years ago. Some footage of Keith's famous episode. If you haven't seen this before, you'll enjoy this. That was a memorable day. After that, I had to do quite a lot of maintenance on the Loco and the track. It took a few hours to sort out, but we got Keith driving again the same day. He was a little bit shook up, but he was okay. No damage done. And this footage now is just a few days ago from when I'm doing this commentary. Just getting the train ready here. see how different things look from that footage of Elizabeth the steam engine just a few years back.
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate.
How you doing?
All right, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, living a dream.
What are you doing here?
Who's this? It's Keith. What's he doing here?
He's got a good memory, hasn't he?
He certainly
Well, I'm certainly not driving the train. Because he's,
Hey, I'm the local vagrant.
yeah.
Have you come down from the office of Miniature
Fair
Railway?
trading, yeah.
The office of Miniature Railway Derailment Investigations?
Yeah, and I'm not happy with the condition that we was meant to come in
No,
here.
we had to sweep
I've
the
had
chairs.
to sweep it out first. It's not on.
Soz.
I mean, you know.
Sweep it out. Look at that pile
yeah,
of leaves.
well, I swept
You've
it
done a
under the
rubbish job.
table.
Oh, I see. Very
Do we,
poor.
Keith?
Very poor.
He's changed that head 10 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the handles.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what? It's been 5 years, boys.
5 years.
5 years
What's
of
been
this
5 years?
railway.
Standing here waiting for him to turn
Only
up.
5
That's been
years?
5 years.
Only 5 years?
Yeah, to get a drink.
5 years. You ready for a ride? Don't you look cute there, you two?
So how many times
Hey.
have you been on this railway?
You have to speak up.
Too many times.
I think my last count was about 6,700 miles I've done on this bit of railway.
I don't know. I've been on it. I don't know.
You must have done more. That's because you lived there.
No. I refuse to go on it a lot of the times.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm
Did-
not surprised. It's dangerous.
Yeah, it is dangerous.
It is.
Here's a fact. You're on the thumbnail of the video with the most views on my channel.
What, wait then?
Yeah, it must be his
Am I?
face. It's his face.
Sure ain't Crime Watch.
We've had to stop because Waylon's crying. Are you all right? Why are you crying, mate?
Oh, just something Keith said.
What's he say? Is it repeatable?
No, it's not.
No. Okay.
Oh dear.
Don't repeat it then.
Oh, that just tickled me, that did.
Well, as long as you're
That's
happy.
exactly what it was.
As long as you're happy. That's the main thing.
Oh dear.
What you saying, mate?
Hey, me?
Yeah.
Who said that?
What?
Nothing. Why, what's the
First
matter?
time in this coach, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I done it on getting out.
We got you in. We got you in. That's the main thing.
I'm on my own again.
Hey, Waylon.
Hello.
You could do with a bit of a haircut in the back of your head.
I know, it's terrible, isn't it? That's why I've got to wear this hat, Keith. I haven't been to the hairdressers.
Nice in there, though, isn't he?
Yeah, it is nice, actually.
It's got a name now, Sarah.
They are nice, yeah. I told you, Ian, didn't I, that little grower?
Yeah.
What's that, Waylon? Can't hear you.
Come here a bit, mate. Yeah.
Right, mate.
Well, you've lived to tell the tale.
No, he's all right, Keith.
That's the main thing.
No, it's all right. I like this in here, though.
Oh, good.
Yeah. No, I
Very
do.
nice, isn't
I
it?
do.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
very
rustic. Artistic licence. It's rustic. No, it's a good job, isn't it? Considering
Got to
what
have
we made out
artistic
of.
licence.
You've got to have artistic licence, mate.
You have.
No straight lines.
No, I don't like them. Don't like straight lines and rulers.
Oh, where'd you get them bloody?
I got them off
Telegraph
Di. Off
poles.
Di. Yeah, Di didn't want them, so
Oh, did you?
so I had them. Plus some pallets.
That's all right.
Yeah.
No, it is.
Somebody round here, phone don't work.
No, ours.
Just cut them down.
That work.
Keith, what was your most memorable time on the Ivy Railway? Was it the derailment?
Well, I'm not allowed to forget about it.
No.
So that's obviously the best memory.
Yeah. Because the report, you
wherever
know
I
the
go,
report's
it's
coming
wrong.
out soon, don't you?
Hmm?
You know the report's coming out soon.
I should hope so. Yeah, it's going to be.
What
a
hope?
lot- it's gonna
Why
be
are
a
you
lot in
hoping? There is going to be a lot in there.
there. Yeah. State of the track.
No, no,
State of the drawing.
no,
Eh?
no. I think that you'll find that you'd had a lot of cups of tea by the time you,
That could be the reason.
there was a
because
lot of
tea is a bit.
there was a lot of tea drunk that
A
day.
little bit iffy, the tea, isn't it?
Yeah,
sometimes?
there was the tea. There was the speed on the curve.
Yeah.
There was the amount of lean. I think was definitely a factor.
It'd be all right now. I've lost a bit of weight. Wouldn't this?
Well, we're not going to.
Might not come off the road now.
I'll tell you something. We're not going to retry that. We're not going to test it to see if it happens
Well, it
again.
won't happen now because you repaired the track.
No, the track was fine
Why did you do it all?
because you wrecked it when she'd gone over it. I had to redo it. Did you see it after you'd gone over it? It was all shapes, as was the engine.
I'm glad you're pleased that I was all right.
Oh,
Because
I mean-
lots of talk about what I did, but nobody really said, "Are you okay?"
No, he did
Yeah.
message me and say that Keith's wrecked me railway.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
No,
And
obviously,
No, he didn't.
I
He
nearly
didn't.
ended up sleeping with the sheep in the field.
Yeah.
obviously, my first
Thought it
concern.
was you, he did say that.
Obviously, yes.
But I nearly said
After the
something.
engine.
Yeah.
Yeah, the engine. You were straight to the engine.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's me let down. You know.
Well, I've got very attached to
Well, actually, the
Ivy.
engine was on top of me, so you know.
Well, it was quite a class act, I thought.
It was. Thank goodness for that shelter and the
Yeah.
platform. Otherwise,
It
yeah,
was, yeah.
you know, it could have been nasty. But yeah, no lasting damage was done.
To me, it did.
We can look back on it now.
Huh?
We can look back on it now. We can look back on it now, and maybe not laugh. You all right, Keith? You have a nice time?
Not really.
Oh,
Well, considering it's summer, it's lovely, isn't it?
it's lovely, mate.
Not too close in. For Christ's sake.
Okay. I scared him off.
No, it's very nice here. Lovely.
What is?
Yeah, it's a lovely day.
No, it's lovely, mate.
Yeah.
Lovely.
What is?
No, we don't need more tea.
It always looks nice when the trees are in, doesn't it?
Yeah, rain. That rain.
Yeah.
No. Is it?
It's me spitting while I'm talking, Keith.
Oh, that's what it was. Wasn't it?
I like to share everything I do.
But yeah, you were back in the saddle the same day, weren't you,
I
mate?
think one of the most memorable bits on this railway, and this is, was when we all come off in the tunnel when Fred was driving. Mate, push him back.
Fred Lewis.
Fred Lewis was driving, and the train came off, and Mike getting out the coach. I've never seen Mike move so fast.
Well, I think that. To be fair to everyone, that was the state of the
Oh
track
my
work.
God, it
That
was-
was
that was so
the track.
funny.
Yeah, that
All
was
of it.
embarrassing.
The whole thing came off in the tunnel. Mike leapt off.
Yeah, that day was embarrassing for me because
Oh,
there were a few
dear.
derailments due to the track.
Yeah, I think that's the most memorable. 'Cause
Yeah, yeah.
Apart from Mike mishap. You know.
Yeah. Well, he's a very famous driver, Fred. So this is Fred. Say hello to everyone, Fred.
Hello to everyone, Fred.
Well done. And this is the famous Fred Lewis, who has driven. What engines have you driven, mate?
All of them.
All-
Scots, Kings, Castles.
All the
Rolls.
steam.
Virtually all the steam they've got. A4s,
He's driven them all,
yeah.
and now he's going to drive
Sandy
Ivy.
has the best.
This is your biggest challenge.
Oh, without a doubt.
You know, apart
Yeah,
from his railway modelling
Been
work.
back.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, I'm sure he will though.
Yeah.
He will. He's still, you know, we're still
Plus he's
friends.
still in casualty.
But he's driven the Flying Scotsman.
Has he?
You feel there's a bit of a gradient coming up here now, mate. Knees and feet. Knees and feet, mate.
Oh, dear.
How about you, Wayland, mate?
Like me?
What's your most memorable moment
Most
on the
memorable
Orview?
moment?
Yeah.
I think it's got to be when that tree come down when we dug through here with that digger.
Yeah.
That's mine, though.
That was interesting, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it
Yeah,
was
on the morning
interesting.
when your wife.
God did come up and knocked you up at 6.
Yeah, there's a tree across the road. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got that sorted though, didn't we?
We got
Sorted
it
that out.
sorted. We got it sorted.
Yeah, I don't know really, other than you digging like you was on the road to nowhere.
Yeah, I was on the road to nowhere.
Yeah, I think to be honest, I think that would be my most memorable.
Yeah.
Is seeing you bucketing loads of bloody soil every
Mm.
day.
Yeah, mate.
Everybody thought he was absolute lunatic.
He is. No, I don't think he is a lunatic. He is.
Springs.
No, I think that's what mine would be, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Seeing you digging
Yeah.
and offering to help. And coming up with an excuse. He was like a little gnome.
I was. Yeah.
Yeah, with a little picking shovel,
I was.
buckets.
I was a bit like a wild man at one point, with no top on, and I think I still had my pants on and shorts,
Yeah.
and just
Don't know
carrying.
about
Yeah, it was
Stop
terrible.
filming now, don't you?
What's he laughing at now?
Oh, dear.
He's always
A
laughing.
picture of him digging his
His pants.
Primark boxes.
My enemy.
Would you do it again?
What?
Did this thing?
No, because I've already done it.
No,
haven't I?
but if you would you? Would you do it again? If you'd thought
He is doing
about
it
it.
again round the back
Oh
of the
yeah,
house.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I am a little bit, but
So you would, wouldn't you? You would do it again.
yeah, I probably
Yeah.
would. I probably would.
Yeah.
I'm daft enough.
Yeah.
Mm.
Might not be fit enough now.
What are you saying?
Might not be fit enough now.
Are you saying I
5
might not be?
years ago.
Are you
Yeah.
saying?
This is the 5-year anniversary. 5 years you can change.
Are you saying I've become unfit? Are you saying that I'm not in peak physical condition?
I'm not saying anything.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying.
Right, outside.
We're a fine parent. We last for fitness.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the pot calling the kettle.
I'm going to walk in the
just
aerobics
saying-
tonight.
Eh? No, I'm just saying that you know it's 5
He's
years
going for
ago
yoga up the road, isn't he, mate?
Up
since you started
Cute-
this,
what's
so
it
it's,
called?
Yoga Kutch.
Kutch yoga.
There's a free advert for Kutch Yoga
Is there?
up the road. No, there, I've just done one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, look at me. I've been for 6 weeks.
Pick up my cake.
Hey, look, we've had an accident.
I've been for 6 weeks.
There's been an accident. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh dear.
Oh mate, right. I've got 2 girls. Here, she's 30. That's the same class. She wants to go on my thing.
Okay, we've got some friends staying here. Got Mark.
Hello.
And Gemma. And they did have a go on the railway. When was it? Yesterday? Or the day before?
Yesterday, day before,
Something like that. Yeah. And they're here from Weston-super-Mare, where Sarah and I used to live. And they're having a nice time, aren't you?
Yeah, very much so.
Very much so, that's good. So we thought we'd have another go on the Ivy Railway. And this might end up on the 5-year special.
Wow.
Because it's 5 years of the railway. Is there anything you'd like to say for the viewers of my channel?
Only happy birthday to the railway, obviously.
Thank you very much, Mark. Thank you. Right, Mark has volunteered to drive. Exciting, mate.
Very, yeah.
Right, it should be. Okay, that's your direction.
Alright, nice.
Throttle. He's now on.
Okay.
If you panic, pull that out. There's your horn. And you won't need anything else, I don't think.
Nice.
What we'll do, we'll go as far as the point for the tunnel, where it goes off for the tunnel. I'll take it round there.
Right,
Because
yep, okay.
that's a bit of a dark art. And then you can take over again.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. Well, I
Right.
don't want to plunge us into the ravine, so that seems like a good plan.
That's it. Cheers, mate. Thank you. That's all. You both okay? Good. I'll be aboard any second now. Oh, me knee. Oh, me knee. Right. I'm okay. Ready to roll. You okay there, Mark? Good. So Mark's gonna have a go. So what you have to do is really put it on full from this point. But you see there's a switch that says mad or wise.
Yes.
You probably will have to go into mad for a very little time, but then you've got to switch it off from mad when you feel that you've hit the summit of the gradient, because then if you're not careful you go down here at very fast speed.
Right.
So you have to shut everything off completely.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we're going careful.
Yeah. Yeah, careful's the order of the day. If you stop completely and stall, it doesn't matter. You can always roll back. So
Right. Okay.
it doesn't matter.
Should I go mad now?
Yeah. Yeah, go mad.
We're going mad.
Okay, go crazy. Yeah, you probably need to put it on full. And when I go shut, I shout shut off. Okay. You can shut off completely now.
Yeah.
Very good.
There was a technical difficulty in the tunnel with the Loco, so you may notice that there's slightly different passengers on the train as we come out.
Test complete.
Nice.
We shall get back on. Are you going to take us to the other end?
Yeah, absolutely. If nobody
Cool.
minds.
I don't mind. I'm just going to grab my squash. Right, you can go forward. Keep going. Keep going. Come back the other way. That's it. Keep going. Keep going. Bit more. Bit more. Bit more. Bit more. Bit more. Bit more. Okay, come back. A little bit more. Bit more. Come on, there we are. We're in.
Okay.
You want to do another, May?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You had a nice time. Yeah. Train spotting.
So I really hope you enjoyed the 5-year special of the Ivy Railway, and hope you come back soon. Bye for now. The last journeys by wheelbarrow.
Right, aren't you?
curled up, isn't he? A little bugger.
You're alright, aren't you, mate?
Oh, I think so.